shocking revelations in the Casey Anthony case. The depositions continue today as Casey's attorney, Jose Baez, grills sheriff's investigators, one involved in the investigation, as to why meter reader Roy Kronk's tips way back in August turned up no remains. And fallout from yesterday's depositions continue. Former Anthony family private eye Jim Hoover questioned for 3 grueling hours. He revealed startling details about the day he and another Anthony family private eye Dominic Casey searched a wooded area. That is the very same area where a month later little Kaylee's remains were found. Just what did Hoover tell Baez? And in the meantime, Casey continues to treat herself just right in jail. Jail records show the accused murderer has been snacking on Pop-Tarts and peanut M&Ms. Casey might need all the comfort food she can get on Monday. Prosecutors are expected to drop another document bomb, more investigative material. It's going to go out to the public. So Monday is going to be a big day. So many issues. Back with me, Wendy Murphy, former prosecutor, Drew Findling, Atlanta criminal defense attorney, and joining us by phone, Rosie Franco, reporter with WFLA. Rosie, what's the very latest?
Jane, Casey Anthony's defense team deposing more key players tied to the murder case today. Orange County Deputy Richard Kane is being questioned by the defense about his role in responding to the scene where slain toddlers Kaylee Anthony's remains were found back in August of last year. We learned before Kaylee's remains were found, this deputy quickly shrugged off the tip in that specific area and told the tipster nothing was there. Now, lead defense attorney Jose Baez is focusing his questioning toward the actions by that particular Orange County sheriff, which was Deputy Richard Kane.
Yeah, so what I think is pretty fascinating about this, Wendy Murphy, is that obviously the defense is going to say that body wasn't there back in August. An investigator, a deputy, went there to look for the body. Roy Kronk, this meter reader who had just started on the job, called numerous times and said, check it out, there's something fishy over there, you got to look at it. And they finally did, and they found nothing. So the defense is going to claim, hey, the body wasn't there. They're probably going to claim the body was moved there after Casey Anthony was in jail to try to prove their contention that she couldn't have put the body there.
Yeah, by the boogeyman that has yet to be identified. I mean, you know, it'd be one thing if there was a lot of doubt about Casey's involvement. You could perhaps have a plan B suspect and suggest that they dumped the body there. But you can't just make that stuff up and expect a jury to believe it when there's so much forensic evidence tying Casey to at least the disposition of the body, and we know what was in the trunk and so forth. But, you know, the notion that they're going to make mud out of the when did the body get there, how come there was all this tip stuff going on. The most important thing is Casey Anthony, when she heard about a body in that location, freaked out. When she heard about another little girl's body earlier at a different location, she didn't freak out. The jury will hear that. The jury will know that that's more significant than whatever the defense can do about the fact that these investigators didn't find the body.
You know, first of all, if they find her child, it could go both ways. If they find her child, okay, she could be panicking about that. I think there's a far greater issue, and I guess I'm caught up with the theme of all these cases having something in common. That is, what really jumps at me about this private investigator issue is this new fad where third parties who aren't suspects in the case, whether it's the Anthony parents or the mom of Haley Cummings, have these volunteer lawyers who get investigators, none of whom make any money, but are grandstanding and using this for publicity to do their own third-party investigations that serve no purpose other than to muddy the waters for the prosecution, the defense, and all it's about is grandstanding at the expense of both the prosecution and the defense. Because I can tell you,
I agree with you. You're talking about Jim Hoover, this private investigator who so-called volunteered for the Anthony family and has turned into their worst nightmare, spilling all sorts of ugly rumors. Thank you so much to my great panel for